Gordon Hardiman. I set up the farm a year ago in September. Started growing vegetables here for providing to local shops, lettuce, spinach and rocket to start with, and I'll have more vegetables in the future years. Had no real experience in vegetable growing in the past, so went around and learned from some good growers around the country, and I'm on courses this year for it, and fortunate to learn from those people as well. What got me into it was I have a young son, I have 2 kids now, and I just kind of wasn't too happy with what I saw happen around the world with the kind of food and environment, and I thought, hey, let's try and get behind this and try and help create the solution. And in part, like last week, I was delivering to a shop and a lady was there saying, hey, my kids don't eat lettuce but they eat your lettuce, and I just thought this is starting to work. So it was quite humbling and enjoyable to do it. My background is, before I'm trained as an engineer, so we tend to come at problems to try and solve problems. That's part of our skill set, and I saw the environment degrading and a lot of challenges in the food system, so I thought it's time for maybe me as an engineer to step forward and try and solve this. And I looked at it many ways, and the reality was just to start growing great food in great soil, just really look after the soil, and that will actually help create the solution if I can do it. I mean, I may fail at this, but I'm willing to give it a shot, and I just thought I'm not willing not to give it a shot, so I have to give this a go. What I would perform here is we use green manures a lot for fertility, multiple green manures. We try and use as little tillage as we can as possible. In America, that's a lot easier than it is here, so hopefully in a few years we can move to minimize that, but that's actually quite innovative in Ireland. We have to figure that out. That was a learning for me, but we still want to use that. And I don't use any applications of any pesticides or anything like that that's allowed or not. That's just one of my beliefs. I believe in soil biology, so I check the soil every day, and that's what we want to grow. And to me, if we can grow and sequester more carbon through what we're doing, which is basically intensive crops in the ground, so you have a lot of ground cover and as little disturbance to the soil as is possible. But this is a new space. I don't know if people realize that or not. It's a very new space and it's still early days, but it's nice to be involved in innovating in that space, or maybe refining what the elders of the country did before. So we just create good soil, good crops, healthy people. To be honest, I think one of the biggest things for farmers is to have, who are starting it, and there's some incredibly good farmers in this country, and I have a long way to go to catch up with them. But for me, if I was starting out again, like, the more role models that you have, the better. It's a belief that this is possible. Because a lot of people will say, look at you and go, like, you're crazy. The risk-reward profile is lobbed a lot in this. It's, you know, if some young person decides who's very intelligent, could give a lot to regenerating soil, but has been influenced to go into a financial industry or into a sales and marketing industry, their risk-reward is a lot higher than coming into this. So the more feasible it can be made for young growers, the more we can help just to balance that out. Like, for me, I would like to help as people be healthy through offering a solution rather than preaching about it. So it's very rewarding when you hear that people are eating your vegetables that weren't eating vegetables before. So yeah, it was a jump to come into this, but like, I'm very happy to have taken the jump to come into it. It's been a good challenge, but a rewarding challenge to do it, and it's good. It's only year 1, so it's rising well.